I want you all to see behind the mask what this monster looks like consuming his meal.
We already started?
Yep.
Okay, so just like supermodel behind the scene kind of vibe. Like, although I work in fashion, but I'm still friend with carbs. Just not best friends. Let me take this away.
What? I love how you have to tell them that where you're gonna go. Like, what? Is that Blue Bottle?
Yeah.
Oh, fancy. Do you have any Tim Hortons up in here?
Tim Hortons?
Yeah.
I said goodbye to Canada a long time ago, and those Timbits and
That's quite
bagels
she's
in the morning.
popping off here in Korea, isn't she?
Yes, but
so
in Korea,
shout out to the Canadians. Hey,
oh,
how y'all doing?
Canada. That's the national.
Oh, say can you see?
That's the American national anthem.
Yep. Every day in school, we were supposed to get up in the morning during our first class and should do this or something. Hand on the heart, but I never did it. I just stood, but I was like, ugh.
Hooray, Donald Trump! We're singing to you.
What the fuck?
So now he became the president. Grabbed us by the pussy.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Did you see Lady Gaga's new song, Disease?
I actually watched it, but it didn't really grab my attention.
Girl, me, same.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I love Lady Gaga.
the quality of this, I love the crunchiness of the beat of the song, and the music video was amazing. The fashion was so good, and the vomiting scene was insane, and the makeup was amazing. But I don't know, it just reminded me of. It sounded like something that would come from Born This Way, but a song I would skip. And girl, oh my god!
What?
Since Lady Gaga came back and like the movie, which Joker 2, I think we talked about this.
The Joker 2
did not care about it.
Yeah.
Did not care about it. But girl, I was watching her Alejandro music video. Peak pop perfection. Alejandro.
She really set the standard high.
Truly, those men in the beds with the panties and the high heels, icons. In the scene.
Yes, it was very, and I remember there's a close-up shot with one of the model. He was super hot.
They're all hot.
There's one who's extremely hot.
The one that was in front of her in the bed.
Yes.
The one that's just like.
Yeah, he literally looks like a Roman soldier. Yeah. Who's gonna
getting a European
stab
sex
me with
god.
his
With his cock. Yeah. Yeah. So that video super iconic.
Okay, never mind.
It's not that funny.
Okay.
The vote?
Because I just pictured it and it was
him stabbing you with his cock.
Why not? I'm ready to be colonized. Okay, I shouldn't be saying that.
That pussy's ready to be colonized. It's crazy. Anyway, so what's today's topic, Edward? I almost called you Edward Avila. Edward, son.
Well, do I have a topic today? We just turn on the camera while I'm eating, and
I mean, even if I turn the camera on when you're not eating, would you have a topic?
We decided to film today is because I'm going to Taiwan tomorrow. So
what are you doing when you're there?
In Taiwan, I'm just gonna, meet some old friends.
Sucking dick and cock? At a birthday party?
Probably. Why not?
At a birthday dinner? That's what you're gonna do. He said
no.
Yeah. It's okay, Edward. I don't blame you.
No, that's not my main purpose to going to Taiwan. Every single time I take an airplane doesn't mean I'm going there to get some.
He immediately opens Tinder, goes on passport mode, starts seeking out. A lot of people do that. They seek out
haven't yet.
Yeah, in their profile it'll be like when they have like the dates of their Asia tour.
I actually don't like those kind of.
And then they're just pre-swiping people before. I'm like, girl. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. That means you have maybe you can make plans ahead of time, like, chat up with someone, be like, I'm going to be visiting. Can you hang out with me? I guess I understand that point, but
I understood as well. But, because I've seen people on Tinder that use that mode and it's just saying that the person is coming to Seoul for this period of time. But I normally I don't swipe on them.
You said no foreigners.
No foreigners. They just came here for like a few days and I know all they want to do is to have sex.
You don't know that, Edward.
Of course they just want sex. They purposely paid for the membership and used the specific function to reach me.
You sound traumatized, Edward.
Just like for me, there's no point because I'm a busy businesswoman. I'm always on the go.
So if anything, wouldn't that be better for you? If you're a busy businesswoman, would you want
I just feel like those people, they have a really strong purpose, like the reason that they meet people here, and they're just gonna have sex with as many people as they can while they're here. I just don't want to be one of them. Like one of the people that they had
part of their lineup.
Yes,
part of their track list.
I just don't feel
part of their
comfortable.
set list.
Yeah, I don't want to become the collection list of their.
So you're okay with it if they're just gonna fuck you if you knew that they didn't have a bunch of other people that were fucking that day?
I'm okay either way. I just don't like the idea that when they come back to their hometown, when they talk to their friends, I become one of the people then in their stories.
Even though you've done that to like everybody else on this podcast.
The reason why I don't like it is because I'm doing it. But I don't reveal who that person is.
That's true.
Yes.
No, I get what you mean, but I just think it's funny because you said you're a busy businesswoman. Because when you said, I just don't want to be like that. So I'm like, oh, it's because you want to be in a relationship. But then you tack on I'm a busy businesswoman. So it makes me feel like, so you also want to just fuck too? Like...
I'm more leaning towards like friends with benefit. Like if I'm doing that, and I want someone that I can, because I don't want
someone you can maintain some kind of connection or relationship with, not just literally fuck and you never see them again in your life.
Yeah, because I don't know if it can reconcile. But for me, at this stage of my age, it's just I'm so lazy to find a new one after another new one. Mm-hmm. I want a continuous person that I can get,
whether it's a relationship or whether it's a continuous FWB.
Yes.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, because
I see.
Maybe you guys cannot relate, but another reason for real is I am afraid of STDs. Because
girl in Korea, they don't understand the concept of a condom.
Yes, so
they'll be like, "You want to use a condom?"
Yeah. And even by kissing, you can get, by kissing oral, you can get STDs.
Kissing oral?
Yeah.
Kissing or oral?
Kissing or oral. There are sexually transmitted disease that can
oral, yes, but kissing, wouldn't that be like mono or something?
But still, I just don't want to get any. This is just my theory. When I was younger, my target audience...
Not the target audience. Oh my lord.
Is also younger, so their exposure to several sex partners in their life...
Define younger.
Like in my early 20s.
You or them?
Me. Well, my
that's around 20s. Your age at the time.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So they're not exposed to many
sex education.
Yeah. Sex, like sexual partners.
Oh.
Statistically. Mm-hmm. But now because I'm 32, the people I meet is much older, so I feel like the people that I have sex with have many more.
Every time you mention these other people, I feel like you're also just describing yourself. You're awesome, Edward. I love that about you.
Okay, so yes. I'm
afraid.
But
I understand what you mean, though.
I'm afraid to meet my replica. Yeah, you're happy now? I'm afraid I will meet just a hoary whore similar to me, but with a version who already caught STD. So I will get passed, by
period.
Yeah, so it's what if it's something that I cannot take him back or something. So
yeah.
I just feel like now I'm more conservative on having sex with strangers. Not too many people.
Strangers,
yes. Because sometimes I like to describe this. I need to get a plumber to get the system going.
Flush out the clogged up fucking.
Yeah, the busier I get, the more I feel like it's more clogged down there. So I need a plumber occasionally to help me to get the system going. So
your hole is those videos on TikTok of the people clearing out the backed up sewage drains, where it's like they put some kind of explosive in there, and so all of a sudden.
I would appreciate more if you can imagine a garden full of grass that needs trimming instead of a sewage that's full of garbage and hair and stuff. Yeah. I'd prefer a more aesthetically pleasing metaphor, Edward, because my down there is Eve's garden that's full of mysteries and wonderful things.
I saw a video recently of a alpaca having a baby, and the way the baby just fell out of its hole. Is it like that?
Not that easy because
painful because alpacas have long necks.
Yes.
It fell, and the way it fell, its neck flopped over, so it was all bent. I was like, oh my god, but yeah.
Well, is it the wonders of giving birth, Edward?
Truly, which is why I'm saying it's beautiful. So is that you in your home? Is that beautiful enough for you? That description? I want to say Edward.
Yes. What? Bring it on. Say it. Tell me what you want to say, Edward.
I was hoping by saying that I would have some kind of idea, but I don't.
Well, what about you guys think? Like,
oh my god! Tomorrow, I was invited to a birthday party. And
whose birthday?
Someone I met through some other mutual friends. We met in Itaewon one time. And
gay, hetero,
female.
See, I see. Not interested.
Yeah. Yeah, she invited me to her birthday party, and she made like a whole ass like birthday invitation or whatever. And
wow, she's fancy.
I was gonna say yes to it, but I didn't reply immediately because I was busy. But then a few days later, she was like, "Okay, I need to," because in fine print, if you zoom in, it says 10,000 won like fee or what. I was like, oh shit, I gotta pay that. So
you had to pay for someone else's birthday?
I guess so. I was like,
I'm not paying unless she's getting married.
Oh yeah, that's true. So I was like, I don't remember the last time I paid for a birthday party, but I guess it was probably
10,000 won.
10,000 won.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah,
that's
so I was like, okay, sorry, I'll send it. Sent it. She was like, okay, when I get all the things planned out, I'll get back to you. I was like, okay. Turns out it's gonna be a fucking murder mystery party.
Murder mystery party?
Girl, I don't even fucking know. You get like each person that's going to the birthday party gets a character, and you're supposed to act out some kind of
fun. No.
I can see the idea of it being fun, but this past week of mine has been so busy. I've been meeting so many people. I think if I was like not doing anything, and then one day they're like, "Oh, we're having a murder mystery," probably, oh, that'd be fun. But being the last day of the week after a long week of just social battery consumption, Edward, I want to hang myself. Like, this is...
You know, Edward, you can make a special request. Then you would like to be the person who got murdered. So all you
honestly,
all you have to act is
can I just be the dead body. Can I be the dead body? Yeah, I was like, I straight up messaged. I was like, oh my god, girl, it's a murder mystery party. If I had known, I'll be honest. If I had known, I probably wouldn't have gone. I literally thought it was just going to be a cute little dinner. I don't mind a dinner, maybe go out for some drinks, dance a little bit. But a murder mystery, it being a murder mystery party, I don't think is the actual issue. I think it's the fact that she sent me so many different. She sent a bunch of pictures, and they're like screenshots of like a sheet showing the rules, your character, your backstory. Oh. There's like different cards, different like abilities, different hints. I'm like.
Being a person with ADHD, you already lost your interest of reading through the first
rule. Yes, and I just want to have
reading it is energy consuming.
Work. Yeah, it's work. And also, I am an INTJ. I'm an INTJ, so I don't like acting. I gotta be like, Melissa, are you?
Who murdered me?
Let me question you. I'm like, let me just. Can I just like eat my fucking kimbap or whatever they have there and just like
and then leave?
Yeah,
after got full. This actually really reminds me of a movie called Knives Out, the second one.
Exactly. Yes.
Have you watched it?
I've seen like the YouTuber talk about the plot, but
every single time I ask you about a well-made film,
if it's a horror film or a thriller movie, I probably just watch the analysis.
Like, I'm not judging, but every single time I ask you anything about a cinematography masterpiece, and all you have like replied to me is you watched a summarized version on YouTube, which
Ending explained.
I cannot help myself but being
a
little bit disappointed as a content creator.
I guess.
Okay, your attitude and your tone is very
I'm just thinking about the party. I really don't. It's not that I don't want to go. It's just. I think I'm more concerned about, am I going to do well and show up? You know what I mean? Like, show up as it. And also, you have to get dressed to impress is the dress code. And I'm like, what does that even mean?
Okay, then you had to get paid by like for $10 to go.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to wear what I wear to weddings. Just something a little bit more nice. But
for me too. If I got invited to a party, which I have to like follow a lot of rules to participate, it's just very energy draining. Yeah.
Because this would be when you like either like play a drinking game or like a board game and you've never played it before, so your friends have to explain it. I don't want to be the one that's like, wait, what's the rules? Or like I keep forgetting the rule. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
You just go there to see if there's any cute boys who are invited to the party.
I doubt it.
Why?
I don't think there's. From the people I know that I don't know her full friend circle of friends, but I don't think the's anyone that I
알고 보니까 There are some
The
cute,
second I see any hotties, I suddenly want to play the game.
yes.
You want to murder this pussy?
And do you know the tragic thing is?
What?
At the end of the day, she let you know that those their friends, they're all bottoms. So unless Edward Avila is a lesbian.
You and this lesbian. Did you make that up?
Yes.
Oh my-
So I created a term called lesbian because previously Edward showed me a guy who is also a bottom. I was like, Edward, are you a lesbian? Lesbian meaning bottom lesbian. So it's bottom who likes another bottom. So it's like, Edward, you're becoming lesbian. You're not becoming on top. There's a huge
Hey,
difference between
the
top
thing
and
is, Edward,
lesbians.
we've had many conversations on this exact podcast as well. Like, oh, if you see a cute boy that is also bottom, we can switch things up.
Yeah, I
We
can see a
switch things up.
lesbian.
You make it.
I can swing both ways.
But the way you said lesbian to me made it sound like I betrayed like the pact. I'm like, I betrayed the covenant. The coven.
Yeah, you betrayed the rule of bottom feminism.
Did I tell you that I ended up meeting him?
Oh.
Okay, so
you-
here's the story.
Okay.
So I met the guy on Tinder, and girl, I don't fucking look at the. Because if you're clicking through the pictures, occasionally their profile will slightly pop up there, like their bio. Mm-hmm. But normally I don't really look at that. I swipe on the dudes I think are cute. Match with
That's
someone.
minimum effort of reading.
I know, but whatever. I saw this dude, thought he was cute, swiped, and we matched. And turns out he's also a bottom. But
Yes.
in his profile it said, be it bottom, but in parentheses, I don't care about like the person's position. So like, you know,
Okay.
to me, to some degree, yeah, I don't care either. As long as the person's nice or whatever. Because I've had, sometimes I want to get my top era. Sometimes I want to get my top era.
I doubt it. Okay.
But also he's very, very my type.
I can tell, yes. He's that's a farmer looking,
Yeah.
very masculine,
Tan skin,
buff.
buff-ish sort of dude.
Yes.
But we were back and forth, tiki-taka, the back and forth was very good. Very similar interests in music, especially we both love older, like J-pop music. So we were like,
Oh, perfume all the way.
absolutely. Nami Amuro, Crystal K, all them.
Oh,
Utami Hikaru, all them.
Okay.
We were supposed to meet one day. We started talking like one day and like it was already the next day. We were like, oh, are we meeting today? Like, yeah. So the whole day we're texting. 2 hours before we were supposed to meet, I think I was like, oh, what we were trying to decide on a restaurant to go to, and I asked you for suggestions, and you're like, oh, this curry restaurant.
Yeah,
He's like,
there's
oh.
a Indian restaurant.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he was like, oh, yeah, I like curry and naan. And I was like, okay, period. So we were supposed to, it was around 4 p.m. or we were messaging that, but we were supposed to meet at like 7-ish. But he stopped replying after I sent the link to the thing, the restaurant. I was like, oh, is this okay? But I was like, whatever. So it was approaching 7, so I was starting to get ready, right? And I was like, okay, I'm getting ready now. Still a reply. Oh, I'm leaving now. I said, can I leave now? Didn't reply. But it was starting to approach the time that I had to leave or else I'll be late. So I was like, okay, I'm going to leave now. Still on the way. No response. Arrive in Hongdae. We were meeting in Hongdae. Arrive in Hongdae. No response. I normally don't do this, but I was like, okay, maybe something happened. Maybe because he was at work. I was like, maybe he got caught up with work. He probably just didn't see my message. Because up till then, he responded so quickly.
It would be really strange if he.
And also, he told me that at his work, he has Kakao Talk PC, so he didn't immediately see it. But long story short, I ended up waiting an hour and a half, just in case.
You're being very nice and respectful,
Yeah.
Edward.
Nothing happened. No response. No messages. Nothing. So I was like, okay, whatever. I gave up. Like, it's another flop day. Because this sort of situation has happened to me like a few times in the past. So I'm like, oh, it's just another one of these dudes. So I just went back home, ordered some barbecue, and just ate and went to bed. However, the next
With
day.
tears.
With tears on my guitar. Teardrops on my guitar. But the next morning, there's still nothing. So I was like, hold on. For him to be, because literally up until that moment, we kept talking back and forth. Immediate replies. But then it suddenly stopped happening. So I was like, something must be up. And also because we both have gold, Tinder gold, and when you can see your page of the people that like you first, you can swipe left or right. If I tried swiping left or right on anybody, there was an error. So I was like, is my app not working? So I did the whole, closing, reopening, deleting, re-downloading. when I deleted the app and re-downloaded it, the message I had sent him previously, like, oh, I'm leaving now, I'm here waiting, they all disappeared, which tells me they never actually went through. The last message that ended up popping up was the URL, the restaurant.
Okay.
So I mentioned it to you, and you're also like, oh, I had that problem too. I also Googled it on Reddit and all that. Apparently, this is the thing that happens. And people are saying you were shadow banned. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like,
I don't know exactly what the term means, but yes, maybe it's a system error.
Yeah. So I ended up contacting support, and they're like, okay, I'll send this ticket over to my higher up because he can deal with this sort of situation. I was like, okay, didn't respond. And then I brought it up to you, and that happened to me before too, but you emphasized the fact that you have gold, because it's true. Why would you shadow ban me even though I'm paying for gold? So, but I didn't say that in my email. So I ended up sending it again, but really emphasized. I was like, how can I'm paying all this and you can't even properly, blah, blah, blah. No immediate response. But actually the next day, it started working again. I got notifications again.
Congratulations.
It was the most. I immediately I was like, 형, 이제 저희 메시지 받아요? Are you getting my message now? And he's like, huh? I thought you blocked me. I was like, oh my God, no, why would I block you? Blah, blah, blah. It turns out on his app, our chat room disappeared. On mine, it was still there. But yeah, basically that's how we ended up meeting. So I was like, no, I'll send you my Kakao Talk. I should have done that from the beginning. If you're going to meet someone, send them your Kakao Talk. So just in case that sort of shit happens. But we ended up meeting. And it was very nice. We had, after he worked out, we had 보쌈, very delicious. And we had 역전 할맥.
Oh, 2차?
2차까지.
Yes, a second round of
drinks.
From the first date.
Yeah.
Normally, if it didn't go well, it will just end it for the first round.
그치?
Yes.
근데 되게 재밌어. He's very quiet, which I think if we're going to meet again, we probably have to, because we were on a second date, but it was during the day. So we went to 해방촌 or whatever. And very quiet and very shy, which I expected. But I think it needs a little bit of alcohol to open up.
Yeah, I think we're loud and flamboyant enough, so we don't need another replica of us. Just like
I'm loud if the other person's also loud, but if he's quiet, I'm also quiet. So,
I hope Edward's getting a boyfriend soon, and getting married, and I'm getting the gift from your wedding list. The first one. I'm giving the most expensive one.
However, bad news. I feel like lately he's been like, oh, I'm busy. Like, oh, the responses have been a little bit short, very sparse. So,
but you guys went for like
a
2 dates,
but we never brought up again. Like, when are we gonna meet again? So, I don't know, y'all. I'm over it. We'll see what happens.
At least, do you guys had any sexual intercourse?
No, we didn't. We did.
You should have.
On the second date, the previous night, he was out with his friends at they got like a hotel.
Yes.
And they were just like out drinking together and all that.
Like
so
호캉스?
Yeah, 호캉스. And he only got like 3 hours of sleep. So after our date, he was very tired, and it was like, okay, you should go home soon. But we stopped by my house because we put his bag there for a bit. The bag he brought to the hotel, so it's kind of heavy. So we left it at my house. So before we separated, came back to the house, but it was the whole like, exploring the room a little bit and laying on the bed, and then he ended up getting like taking a nap almost. We cuddled a little bit, but that was about it. I should have a picture.
Okay. During the time you guys cuddle, I think it's...
I know you would think, but he was so sleepy that he legit was just...
You took... Okay.
Why?
Edward, you took a selfie while you guys... while he was asleep and you were cuddling?
I think he knew I was taking a selfie,
though. Okay.
But very cute.
Okay. Because... what's your next step for taking selfies? Like, while you're getting inserted with his
meat
ding
sword,
dong, and then you took a picture?
Why would I do that? I knew we were gonna have sex.
Okay.
He was literally falling asleep. He was straight up sleeping. So it wasn't that sort of vibe that like, we're gonna fuck. It was very just like
very cute.
Very cute. Very. Cause I was also kind of falling asleep because I didn't get much sleep either. So.
When that blood sugar spikes and you just want to go to sleep, and then and he was there. You guys should have do the deed, but yeah. At least.
So you'd rather cheer on us having sex rather than a full-on relationship?
Well, if you know, if you guys are not gonna have it, their relationship, then why not just, you know?
Because I'm not like that, Edward.
Okay.
I don't need.
What do you mean?
I don't need full-on anal sex to be satisfied.
Me,
I enjoyed our time together.
Me neither.
But you don't see me telling you like, well, at least I hope you got the dick, Edward. I don't say that.
Okay. I mean, at least get something out of it.
I guess, but
because for me, I have already
good time.
I already put enough energy and then time. Oh, then if you have a good time, then
I guess that's where our differences lie. For me, as long as I have a good time, like in, like the atmosphere, the vibe, then I don't mind. But
I don't mind.
For you, it's like I paid for our dinner. I allowed you to come to my house, and you're not gonna give me dick. Is that what it is, Edward?
I don't pay for dinner, but
also you need to speak into the mic because lately I've been editing our videos. You speak like this.
I see.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't mind that you emphasize there's a difference. There's a difference between us, but I almost feel like your way of dealing with man and the experience
it's different.
You're expressing it as like it's
better.
You're making the superior choice.
No, I'm just saying we're different than that. Like I'm just surprised. I'm like, no, I don't have to have sex or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to have sex, go for it. I can understand what you mean. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I feel like that would have been me when I was younger, but I don't really care anymore.
I just feel like there are certain sums, like boyfriends, that I still remember till this day. I was being extremely careful, and then we were like a month or 2 months into our relationship. We didn't even have sex because I just want it to happen for the right moment. But later on, we ended up like breaking up anyway. So I was like, oh my God.
I did have one relationship that was like that. We never fucked. We weren't together that long, like maybe 2-3 months, and we never fucked once. It was just like, you know.
Don't you like regret a little bit?
At that time, maybe, but it was. I never. I don't know.
I just feel like I still feel so regretful that I didn't break up the fortune cookie to see what's inside. What if it's full of surprises?
Wouldn't he be breaking your fortune cookie?
He could, but he did not. You know, we all like it was mutual, and we wanted to be very careful, which is very different from previously I've mentioned that there's a guy who wants a long-term relationship, and then the day that he was here, he literally gave me a kabedong, like he pushed me on the wall and then sort of violated me, and then
he violated you.
Yes, I did enjoyed it. But I want to use the word violation is because the way he was on. Yeah, it was because I literally asked him to go, right, and then under the name of let's have a relationship and like everything like this, and then the other day he decided to not to. Like I felt like deceived, but
the guy recently.
Yes, but my point is, if you guys are already doing this, and why not just do it first, and then it's not gonna work anyway. Then
I see what you mean, but I guess for me, I didn't feel like it was necessary really. Also, I feel like maybe a part of me almost feels like, what if we did fuck, right? What if that also changed it and suddenly
that
it
could
was
be
interest,
yes.
right? I guess that's also part of the reason.
Yeah, you're right.
There's some people I meet where I feel like I have to 조심스럽게. They seem like the type where as soon as we fuck, they're gonna be like not interested anymore. But also there's the type of people where if you don't sleep together immediately, they lose interest. So it's very,
Yeah, actually, you're right.
Alejandro.
Alejandro.
I like this one. This move.
There's a move like this?
I
remember there's like black water that came in and submerged Lady Gaga's like huge statue. Oh no, that's the perfume. I'm sorry. That's the perfume.
Oh, that's the perfume commercial.
Yeah, but the perfume commercial had the BGM of Alejandro.
Oh, yeah. And also the aesthetic was very similar to the music video.
Oh, yes.
With like the men and like,
I just hope Lady Gaga,
I can't wait for her new album.
Me too. Like I can't wait. But the singles of Disease, I just feel like it's well made, but it felt like it's published like a few years ago. Yeah, it's nothing avant-garde anymore. Yeah,
it's just very very dark and all that, but I feel like for me it's because there was no catchy parts. There's no like part that would get stuck in my head. Like thinking about it now, all I remember is the first second of the first verse. It's the type of thing where if I'm going to listen to the song, it's because I'm watching the music video. I wouldn't want to listen to the song by itself.
I see.
I want to see the visuals with it because the visual top notch.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, is there any song that you're willing to? How about this that pretty girl mantra? She's that flange.
Girl, we're over that already.
Really? I still love that song.
Really?
What I'm really over with is Rosé's 아파트.
아파트. Apparently, she's gonna perform that in the Mamas.
Oh.
With Bruno Mars.
Oh yeah, I heard
Girl,
Bruno Mars is coming to Mama, the music award
Stadium's
of
gonna go
Korea,
crazy.
Asia and Korea.
The entire, all the fan
Everyone
cams.
is gonna do this.
I love when people have like, because obviously there's gonna be K-pop fans there, so they're filming their favorite groups.
Oh, yes.
Like while they're sitting.
Like T-cam.
Yeah,
direct cameras.
Kind of, yeah. And I love the compilations of, it'll be like so and so group reacting to so and so stage, and so they put the broadcast here as a reaction, and then it shows the cam of them sitting. And I could never be an idol, Edward, because when they're at those award shows, they know people are going to be filming them, so they have to sit like this the whole time,
Yes.
straight face, or they can't react in any way that will cause speculation of dating, of anything. They have to be like.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like they are fully aware that there's always people's eyes on them, and they're always
I'd be
being
so tired.
Yes.
Remember a clip I was watching on, it was like a shorts, I think, of Promise 9. It was just a compilation of random clips where a member would do like egg or something, and be like, ay, whatever, and the camera pans to another member, and the member's like, I'm like, girl, that's me. Except I don't switch my face. I'm just like
Being INTJ.
girl, yeah. But those are the types of contents I'll say. I'll be like, wow, I could never be an idol.
It's definitely a not easy job. Recently, just the news came out today. Xia Junsu, the previous member from 동방신기,
Blackmailed.
he got blackmailed by a fan and he lost a lot of money.
Yeah, because she threatened to release audio footage of him talking about sexual things.
I need to look more into the news, but yeah, it's
That's
definitely
pretty much
not
it.
easy.
I think it's fucked up though. Also, did you see Seunghan is making a solo comeback?
Yes.
And he opened his own Instagram. Followed immediately.
You love him.
I really hope though he goes for almost like a Troye Sivan, because there's so many male solo artists that do the same sort of type of vibe of music, which is fine, but they all kind of blend into each other.
I know what you mean.
So I hope he does a more like, kind of like Rise in a way, where it's that more like 90s sort of like house or like
A more distinct style of music that stands out.
Can you imagine that on Seunghan? Amazing, because he sort of has that like cool vibe. I can't really see him doing like that intense like boy crush like crazy, intense stuff, right? So
We'll see, because it's coming out very soon, right?
maybe
next
it's
year.
2025.
2025.
Yeah.
Well, it's I cannot believe it's the end of the year already.
I know.
We're hitting December.
We're almost hitting 50 episodes of the Double D.
Really?
What? Yeah, especially
So many nonsense we've talked about.
honestly. If you just put one day, I'm just gonna upload. Actually, no, I can't because I deleted all the episodes. I was gonna say just make a compilation video of the entirety of every episode in one video. How long that would be?
Oh my god,
that'd be almost 50 hours.
Yes, I challenge you if you guys can watch it, watch it through. Do you think the world has become a better place after 50 episodes of Double D has been published?
It's gotten worse.
I think so.
It's gotten worse. But I will say I do feel proud of when I meet random subscribers in the streets and they always talk about, oh, I was watching the Double D on the way here, whatever. The other day I read two girls from England. Hey.
Hello. Sorry, that's
Not the hello. Hello. They were visiting Korea, and one of them was like, "Oh my god, I was watching the Double D in front of her other friend." And when people say that, "Oh, I was watching the Double D in front of my other friend," the idea of us being like, "Cock, penis," and just people in their family or friends on the side hearing that, being like, "What the fuck are you watching?"
Yes.
But they're like, "Oh my god, I had to put the volume down." I love that.
Well, I don't blame you, because the contents of the 50 episodes that we've been producing,
rot.
yeah, just brain rotting, cock sucking, just
wait till we open our OnlyFans. Imagine cock destroyers, splunk.
Oh my god, Edward, I really wish for the past 1 year that we are doing this, we really educate some people.
If anything, they probably have to educate us because we're dumb cunts.
Yeah, I just realized, did we become better person after the 50th
I don't think so. I
episode?
think we got worse. To be honest.
my God.
Yeah. I will say, I was talking to Diana, our friend, the other day, and we were talking about my YouTube career or whatever, because she's been watching me for so long, and we talked about how I brought it up. I was like, I feel like on my channel, I'm more sanitized, whereas on the Double D, I feel like I can literally just let loose. Of course, it makes no sense for me to be doing my makeup and all of a sudden being like, penis cock, right? So I almost feel like the Double D is like an escape. Because I will admit that when I'm filming a video for my own YouTube channel, I'm not going to be I know I'm not going to be as insane. And I'm not saying like I'm crazy in real life, like when the camera's off and I'm always constantly talking about like, raunchy, nasty shit. But I do think it's kind of part of my humor, I'm never serious or anything. I think it's just for jokes or whatever. Because I did come from the era of, scary movie.
See, you just admitted that you enjoy doing this.
I didn't say I enjoy it. Who said I enjoyed it?
At least you don't dislike it.
I just like editing this shit. It's so exhausting. I would think that if it's under an hour, it would take me less than, because I'm literally just watching it. But the cutting, the deleting part, it all adds up. It'll take me like 3 hours.
I really admire your ability to finish the thing within 3 hours. It's already really fast, in my opinion.
Because these days, I'll literally edit the day that we're supposed to upload.
I can tell.
Lately, I've been like very, very late. I should be doing it earlier and then scheduling it, but girl, I'm so fucking lazy. I lose track of time.
I know, so because you're doing your channel and you're doing Bounce Beauty, and then plus this. Yes, it must be very exhausting. But we do have good news. We are signing with.
Girl, we're letting this channel go to Collab Korea, like with an MCN, so that we can actually
get some money.
Because the whole thing with the money issue on our channel, like it's monetized, but we don't know how the money's getting to us. So if we sign up with the MCN, the multi-channel network, they'll deal with all that. All the AdSense money goes to them, and they'll give the money to us. So it'll be much easier that way, and I'll be more motivated to do the bullshit.
Even though they're taking a unreasonably large amount.
20%. You think 20% is a lot?
I think 20% is a lot.
It's kind of a lot for them to not do anything.
I thought.
I'll try to negotiate, because I think it was like when you first start out, it's like a certain percent, and then when you get bigger, it expands. The percentage goes up. But yeah, if they're not going to do anything, we'll definitely
negotiate, because we're going very big in the future, bigger and bigger.
More and more brain rot.
Yeah, we have to toxic more teenagers and young people into.
What's our demographic on here though? Watching us? Older or
I think
younger?
Most people who are watching us, they're from the States, but I didn't look at the age group. 20s? But I think from the grooming, like the messages, then we have been receiving. I think those people who are watching us, like they're either fresh out of high school or.
I mean, we only read a few.
Yeah,
but I can definitely see like there's the people that just graduated high school, and there's the people that are much older that are working or in college. So I feel like it's quite wide.
I thought people, our demographic would be much older, just simply because we've been on YouTube for so long.
Oh,
so
I know.
One day I was watching Hwesawan the salary girl, is a famous Korean YouTuber.
Yeah.
Her, because she's been doing YouTube for a very long time. And I looked at her responses from her video. People saying, "Onni, like I watched you since I was in elementary school. Yep. Now I'm a college student."
I saw that too. Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. Can you imagine if somebody come up to you saying that when I first watched you, I was still in elementary school.
I get high school or middle school.
Oh my God. Yeah. Now how old they are?
In like their 20s.
I see.
Yeah.
But I just feel like from elementary school to college is a huge jump.
Yeah.
Because you can actually legally to have, to have drink.
Well, you don't know how old they are now. They could be like 17 or 18, right?
But basically they grew up with your contents,
yeah.
And all you have provided is just sucking cocks and dicks, and that's it. I feel sorry.
Not then. What the heck? Oh my God.
Yeah, occasionally some makeup tips, but majorly just
occasionally some makeup tips. I'm dead.
Well, but I feel like it's just must have survival skills for the girls out there that we have been spreading and teaching. So you're welcome.
Why are you looking at me? He said, You're welcome.
Well,
I'm like, what?
I'm still learning and growing as a woman too. So
You're still
I'm a new woman.
an old woman.
What do you think? What's your opinion on Lisa appearing on the newest season of The White Lotus?
I have no opinion. I do think it was quite interesting though that she was on the cover of Vanity Fair.
Yes.
When isn't it only seasoned actors and actresses that are on there? Girls with connections. Period.
The connections.
She looks so fucking good.
I have to say there must be some connection.
There has to be, but you know what? I don't care. She looks so fucking amazing, and she has like different covers for every country. Period.
She deserves it. Yeah.
Period.
But I just feel like from
so kiss me Sorry, that's the only line I know.
Can you imagine from Bumbaya to what they have now? Yeah.
I remember I saw a compilation the other day of like, if I was an idol and I was forced to wear these clothes, I would kill myself. And it showed Lisa in like this weird tight green floral thing with this really strange like it was so weird. I'm like, from that to her on the Victoria's Secret runway.
Yes.
Period.
The ambassador of Louis Vuitton.
Period.
Or the bride to be of the family of LVMH. Lisa.
I mean, she's been doing a lot of interviews, right? And actually, a lot of idols, like Pink and all them, they're doing interviews in the States. Did you see Rosé on Hot Ones?
Yes.
Yeah, I did enjoy her interview because I'm thinking there's Lisa that's been doing interviews, there's Rosé, there's XG have been doing interviews. Do you know the Zach Sang show?
I have no idea.
It's just like dude that interviews a lot of like celebrities. Amongst all the J-pop or K-pop people coming to the States to do interviews, I like Rosé's the most because it just felt the most natural. I've noticed, I think it's so awkward when the host asks a question like, what's the process like of like, when you're building this sort of music and like the sound, what's the inspiration? But the answers are always like, they don't understand the question fully. So they're always like, I'm just really happy to make this song. It was so good. Like, it was amazing. Like, it was great. I'm just so excited for my fans to hear my music.
Just like so basic excited. Templated.
Literally, like they're not even template. Like they're not even answering the question. I'm just really excited for my fans to hear my music. I'm like, girl, give us the tea. Just like when Lisa was on Genius. I think I mentioned this already in an episode.
No.
The Genius YouTube, because Genius is like a lyric website, but they have a YouTube channel where the singer will go on there and they'll sing like maybe the first verse up to the chorus of their song, and after each line they explain what the lyrics mean. When You Woman came out, girl, Lisa spoke nothing of the song. She's just like, it was great working with Rosalia, and I'm just so excited for my fans to hear my new music. Like, what? That doesn't touch. She's not talking. Normally, those Genius videos are like 10, 11, 12 minutes. Her video was like 3 minutes long.
Okay, that explains. Yeah, that says something.
I love that. But you know what? She's still going to make that money, so period.
She is amazing.
Yep.
Yes.
Love her.
Yes.
What? He's doing the thing where he's like,
I had a long day.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
I had a very long day. You too.
No. Not really. Today was my first day, like, where I was able to actually sleep in.
Oh, I see.
Every day I've had to wake up early.
I see.
So I had a little bit.
I woke up at 9 a.m. this morning. I've been busting myself, and I had a meeting. I took 2 hours taxi ride and stuff like that.
2-hour taxi ride?
Yes.
To where?
I have to go to Xindangdong, and it took me an hour to go there because I was...
you went back and forth.
Yes.
I was like, are you going to the fucking airport? Like, what? The fuck?
Yeah. And I'm going outside of the country tomorrow, so...
Are you excited?
I'm not excited. You know how when you're super tired and you have upcoming exciting stuff planned ahead of you, but you just feel so tired and you don't even think about it. Yeah. Well, I'm just waiting for the thing to hit me, and then... Yeah. Oh my god. Why?
This is really random. This is completely off topic, but Kyusem?
Yeah.
I was telling you earlier, I got my hair done by him the other day.
Yeah.
And have you ever
seen you? I think your hair, it's like, I think it's really nice.
Okay, actually, his hair, I kept it for 2 days. I was like, I can't just wash it a bit, so I did keep it. But I incorporated some of his techniques, like this hard spray and then like flattening it, because I can't do a down perm right now because it's bleached. But
is he handsome in the?
He's very good looking. Like, he's very like hubby material. Like, oh my god, I want to marry him. That vibe. But have you seen a few of his videos?
Yes, I've seen a lot of his videos.
His like assistants that help? Sejin? So cute. Sejina, if you're watching this, He's so cute in person. Oh!
Does he have like a loving personality as well?
He's very just like cute. Like
just
cute.
Came out from college and
that very fresh
vibes.
So he's so good looking in person. I had to keep it under control.
I should go and get my hair done there as well.
Girl, when he was massaging my head during the shampoo, because they use purple shampoo from Color, available at hemcolab.com.
It's a brand by QSM.
By QSM, yeah, and it's actually really great if your hair is really warm and orangey, and you need to take out make it more cool toned. They have a silver gray shampoo. That's what I use because I remember I had my hair bleached and I put brown on top.
Yes.
It turned really orange, but I used that. It really cooled down the hair color. But
no wonder.
Yeah, so he has to massage it into the hair, and I was living, bitch. Every fucking I was like, Sejina.
Another reason for you to do the bounce beauty because you can pay for QSM's salon service.
I guess, but yeah, I think I'm probably gonna go visit. He's going to a new shop, so.
Oh really? He's going to open a new shop?
I don't know. I don't think it's him opening it, but it's going to be a new shop, and he's going over there. And Sej's going to be with him. So
I've seen a lot of contents I've seen a lot of content created by people who just came visit.
Wow, I love how you repeat yourself then, but every other time you're just like, it's okay, Edward. It's okay. Go ahead. What?
You're mocking me and making an expression of me like I have 20 cocks stuck in my mouth and I can't even talk.
I'm the same way though. I'm exactly the same way.
Like I don't talk like this.
I do.
I'm okay. I might murmur sometimes, but
you'll say the like literally 6 times. The.
I just want to point out the specific thing that I want to mention. Anyway, okay, I just forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I've seen a lot of people who created the contents when they came in Korea, like they do a makeover in Korea. So if you guys want to do that, beside Bounce Beauty for the makeup, you guys can go to QSM for the hair.
I doubt anybody would come to me for like content of like, oh, getting my hair, because I'm not
Why not?
I'm not at that level of like going to Korean shop.
I've seen the videos that you created. I think your makeup style is very me, but like very naturally done and elevated and better.
Which is most
not most,
which is the goal of most places.
Yes.
But the difference is that for those shops, they also do hair. I don't do hair.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So for me, if you want your personal color done and your makeup done, that's where you come about booty. But
I feel like the essence of what you're doing is really what K Beauty is promoting. Is a better version of self.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference, but it doesn't transform. It's not stage makeup where it transforms you to like a lot of makeup is too exaggerated. It's still you, but there's a huge difference in the details. But if you look at the before and after, you just feel like there's something's changed, but you cannot tell where it has been done.
And I will say, the one other benefit to coming to me to get your makeup done is I've experienced doing it on foreign people, not just Asians. So I know how to color match. Right, I'm not gonna make you look like a fucking ghost. Try going to a Korean shop, they'll make you look like a ghost, and they don't care. They'll be like, "That's the look. That's the look."
Hello, Miss Darcy.
Whoa, oh my god!
I love when Miss Darcy showing this is the darkest shade, and then it doesn't match. Or she has a video of.
There's another girl that does it too.
There's a lot of girls, but Miss Darcy is the one that I watched the most. There's another video and she was putting on a color changing foundation, and then
it's crazy.
We all know it's a scam.
It's a complete scam.
Yes.
She's in Korea right now.
Oh, because of the
she's here for her birthday. This time she was posting a lot about Espoir.
Oh, yeah, she's getting another.
Yeah. Do you know the brand Parnell?
Yes.
They sent me a bunch of. They made 30 new cushions. They're their famous cushion. There's 30 colors now, and obviously out of curiosity, I tried the darkest one and the light one. The light one is so pale. Like I think that would be good for really pale skin girls, but the dark one, honey,
it's not dark enough.
Tier is much, but the line is much more like it goes deeper. The darkest shade of the Parnell one wasn't even that dark.
They made 30 shades, but inside of 30 Shades of Dark is not even that dark.
Exactly.
That does not make any
That's
sense.
crazy.
Yes. So they make 28 light shades.
Probably. I haven't checked all of them, but
Okay.
that's the vibe I got.
I
And
see.
it's crazy to me because even things like House Labs by Lady Gaga, they have all those shades of foundation and they're made in Korea. So they have the pigments and shit to make it in Korea. Why don't... The issue is that they're just trying to jump onto what Tier did without actually consulting people of deeper skin tones. I feel like that's the vibe I got.
If you want to catch the trend, at least,
do it properly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, Parnell, good luck.
Good luck.
Because
Come on,
I
Michelle.
remember there are 5 shades of the BB cream for the Hamish one. But I feel like it's quite
At least
good.
it's even, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could be a little bit darker, but from what they have, they're quite even in like spacing.
Yes.
Which, as I've told you many times before, the way I apply foundation, I don't put it all over. So the undertones don't matter that much. As long as it's within your range, it's fine. But girl, Parnell, they said, let's make 30 shades of like very slightly changing. I mean, I still have to check the colors, but based off of what I saw from the light to the dark, gonna have to expand that, girl. Have you tried the cushion? Because apparently it was like number one.
I don't like cushions. I have tried a lot. I recently tried the one from H20s, which is one of my favorite
The
brands.
Bomb?
Yeah, the Bomb.
That's been around for so long.
But because they're selling it so well in Korea, so they kept renewing. Yeah, they
it's
kept
like fucking Cleo.
Yes. So it's the same thing, but a different version. I just don't like cushion because I feel like if you're being very careful about the application, it also takes a long time. Then I'd rather just use, if it takes a long time, then I'd rather just use a foundation.
Yeah.
So just my personal opinion.
I'm still obsessed with it. What I used it today is the one you suggested, the gold collagen one. Still my favorite.
From the Face Shop.
Love her.
Yeah,
So good.
that's
That's why I prefer mesh over cushion, to be honest. Because the mesh cushion is just like liquid foundation. It's just in a cushion form.
Yes.
Yeah, but the cushion, they had to formulate it to go into the sponge, so it's much thinner but also drier. So that's why I love the mesh cushion. The gold one, period. I got a refill too.
Okay.
The
See,
one good
my
thing you've done.
recommendations all good.
The one good thing you've done. Also, I tried the mask that you gave me, the gel one. Really good.
See?
I didn't try it overnight, but I did try it while I was playing Dead by Daylight. So I played many rounds and the skin was skinning.
No, recently I've bought another mask. It's called a wrapping mask. So before you go to sleep, it's like a gel when you apply on your skin, and then it dries into a thin film, and you sleep with it. I really like the concept, but I'm not sure if it really keeps the water from my skin from evaporating.
But don't they say you're not supposed to leave the mask on too long? Because the longer you leave it on, the mask starts absorbing the moisture from your skin again.
It's very different from sheet mask. It's just like a thin film. Okay, it feels like a aloe vera gel when you applied it,
I see,
and
I
then
see.
it dries down into a
Okay.
thin film. And
Okay.
the mask's name is called Overnight Wrapping Mask.
Okay.
And I really like it.
You like it?
I think, but it's extremely expensive. I don't
For
know
no
why.
reason?
For no reason. It's about like $35.
Oh.
I don't pay $35 for cosmetic.
Is it like a one-use thing or is it like a pack?
It's a pack. But still, I don't pay $35 for cosmetic.
Yeah.
Because I'm not rich like that.
And even if you are going to spend $35, not on like a product like that.
Yeah.
Like maybe a cream or something or an eye cream, but oh wow. Okay.
But yeah, I'm just recommend that if you guys. It's by Medicube.
Oh, Medicube.
Yeah. Apparently, it went viral overseas, but it
Girl,
didn't.
everything they can pay for that shit.
I know.
Create the illusion of virality. I'm tired of it, to be honest.
Tired of it too.
Yeah, which is why I'm so jaded by all these fucking. Anytime I get interested in a product, it's because I'm like, as a content creator, I'm like, can I make a post about this? But other than that, if I was a normal person, I'd be like, okay, I don't trust these bitches anymore. Yeah.
What's even real? What's fake?
What's real and fake?
No one ever knows.
Our noses. That's one thing. Anyway, bye.
Guys, have a good weekend.
Yep.
Actually, when we're up to this
Have a
weekend has
good
been over.
weekend.
And find your man. Suck your cock. See you.